Hey guys, what's up? It's Erica and I am here with my best friend Alex, and today we are making a video talking about our experience at our all-girls high school.
Catholic high school.
Yes, all-girls Catholic high school. That's how we met. We met our freshman year. We are now graduated from college and everything, but our experience still haunts us. So I looked up some stereotypes online about what people think about all-girls high schools, and I wrote them down and we're just going to be responding to them. So the first one is that everyone is lesbian. Alex, what is your first response to that?
My first response would be that that's definitely not true. However, I think the ratio of people who weren't lesbians starting compared to people who we found out were lesbians when we graduated is very high.
Yeah, and I also think that like high school's a time where like a lot of people are still figuring out their sexuality, and so like if you only have girls around, a lot of people definitely like, I don't even think they would say that they're bisexual now, but like did date girls in high school and were just like still trying to find themselves. And then there were girls who like probably realized they're lesbian maybe easier because we're at all-girls school. I don't know, but I would say there is a high rate of lesbians compared to other schools. So some people think that we would be too shy and awkward to talk to guys, and then some people think that girls in an all-girls school are absolutely boy crazy and obsessed with guys.
There's both those types of girls.
Like you can't really stereotype that everyone at an all-girls school is going to be that way. We fell into the category of too shy and awkward.
Way too awkward.
We weren't really even like that interested either.
We didn't talk to boys in high school.
And definitely if we would have gone to a co-ed school, like we would have been able to become friends with guys, but when we would socialize with guys from like all boys schools, I thought there was kind of like a lot of pressure if you guys were talking. Yeah. It was like to date or something, and there was like, I just want like a guy friend.
I did not even know how to have a normal conversation. I was so awkward.
That just like would have freaked me out to talk to a guy in that type of way. So no, we didn't talk to any guys. Another stereotype is the uniform, which is pretty true for us. We have this tiny little plaid skirt.
It's not supposed to be that short.
No.
But it was.
Yeah, pretty much everyone wore them pretty short. Could like pretty much just wear like a sweatshirt and Uggs every day.
Had to be like a school logo.
Yeah.
Or a college sweatshirt, but you had to cover it with your fist, remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're really big on logos. You can't really have big logos. I actually kind of like having a uniform though. You never have to think about it.
Literally took me like 5 minutes to get ready in the morning.
Yeah. Along with that is not needing to wear makeup to school, which as you can see from this video, Alex and I...
Stereotype lives on.
We never wear makeup, and even when we should.
5 years later, graduated from high school, we still dress and look like we're ready to go back.
That was kind of the joke at our school, was like people show up and you kind of look disheveled.
Yeah, and like you literally rolled out of bed and went to school.
That holds very true to us, and maybe it was like in a bad way though, because I'm like too comfortable looking really bad.
I'm way too comfortable literally rolling out of bed, putting on sweats and a sweatshirt, no bra, no makeup, not even brushing my hair, and going out in public.
And then another thing is that there's a lot of drama at the school, which I would say yes, there is more drama at an all-girls school.
Girls are catty, especially when you go to an all-girls school in the area we grew up in. You have a lot of the rich, stuck-up, snobby girls, and they're not nice and create a lot of drama.
Yeah, and I think also when you don't have like male energy to balance it out, or like guy friends who, if there's a lot of girl drama going on, you can't just like go talk to like a guy who's probably not gonna like care about drama as much. At least our all-girls high school was really small. I think just anyone going to a small high school, there's just gonna be more drama because everyone knows everyone's business. Even though some people might think there would be less drama because there's not like guys that girls are fighting over.
No, there's still
there are. Yeah, like there are popular girls who then they like
girls,
date the
the girls older than us, a year older than us, and the ones in our grade you'd always hear every week about a different guy they were fighting over because they were all talking to the same guy from the local all-boys school.
Might even create more boy drama because then there's like select few guys that those girls know. So another stereotype is that meeting boys is hard, which we kind of already talked about this, but it is 100% difficult.
Yeah, it was really hard, especially for us who are just girls who are really shy and uncomfortable and awkward people.
You would have like the Friday night football game that people would go to.
Oh my god.
But they were so stupid.
You would just stand around and talk to people you knew.
With dances, like we both had such a
hard
hard time finding dates.
I did not go to a single like homecoming dance.
Yeah.
I skipped all of those. I went to 2 proms and that was it.
Yeah, I just felt like there was so much pressure because since we didn't really have guy friends, it was like if we asked someone, it almost felt like we were like creepily stalking them and had a crush on them for some reason. But it's like, no, I just literally know no guys, so that's why I'm asking you. So a thing that we heard a lot at our high school and that I read online was that an all-girls school is a sisterhood of girls, which I wouldn't...
That's some untrue.
Yeah. It's not a sisterhood at all.
No.
Not for most people. Just like going to a private school in general, the staff at school, like they care about the people who donate money, not the like people who don't.
It's all about who has the most money.
If you're kind of like a no one, your parents don't donate, like
my parents. My parents never donate.
No, my parents never donate either. I told them never give your money to this stupid school. We already pay enough to go there.
Same.
Just going to a small school, their resources are really limited. You would think that we would have all these better experiences or like better programs, but we don't. They're honestly worse. You know, like sports, I would still have to pay like $100 something to join a team.
You have to pay so much just to play for something you want to do. And we had to pay for the senior lock-in.
Yeah, and everyone's just like, really, we paid like so much money to go to this school, and now we have to pay for like all your little stupid experiences for graduation. We could have like 3 guests at our graduation. Yeah. I can't say I had a horrible time because I didn't always hate it when I was there. There were some better years.
That's true. I think I'm being a little dramatic. It wasn't terrible because I met my best friend out of it, but she's literally the only person from my high school that I talked to.
They're like a pretty select few people that I've kept in touch with from high school.
She talks to more people from high school than I do.
For me, the saving grace of high school was sports. Those were like the only thing that I really enjoyed, and I felt like that my coaches, for the most part, really cared about me. There were a few classes that we took that we had some like really nice teachers. Oh, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Should we even talk about like our school scandal?
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing that we want to talk about is female empowerment, which it was kind of a mixed experience because my freshman year we watched this movie and it's called Misrepresentation, but it's spelled like MISS. And I had never, like, this is my freshman year of high school, I had no idea about all this stuff. And it talked a lot about women in the media and how they're sexualized.
That was the first time I'd ever thought about any of that, too, I remember. It was, like, so eye-opening.
It was super eye-opening, because I, like, didn't even think that men and women were treated differently. So I definitely did learn a lot about that, but...
The school just was one big contradiction, though.
Yes.
Totally contradicted themselves in the end.
Yeah. A few years after we graduated, a huge scandal came out about our high school that basically sexual assault was happening at our school.
From teachers to students.
Yeah. And students had gone to, like, admin, and they had done nothing about it. And this had been going on for, like, 40 years or something.
They just brushed it all under the rug.
Yeah, there were like a few dozen victims that came out.
In the end, they prioritized money and how the school's reputation would look and how that would affect the money than how it affects the girls.
On top of like never loving it, that really jaded my perception of the school in general because, I mean, that's just horrible. That goes against everything that you're saying about empowering women because they weren't listening to victims. They literally were just not following the protocol of a teacher. They should be in jail.
They're mandated reporters.
Yeah.
But they went back and told the girls, make sure you know this is true. Like, are you sure this is true?
Yeah.
Just basically doubting them and telling them that.
Which is horrible.
They should just keep it to themselves.
And this is like another thing with girls' self-confidence is I think Allix and I both had like little to no self-confidence and like didn't feel good about ourselves at all, which had to do with just like the girls and the atmosphere at school. But
it was very judgmental.
Yeah, because our school for some reason wanted to be known as like the hardest school. They gave us so much homework and they pretty much like you would go into a class and they'd be like, you're probably not going to do well in it. It was almost like they didn't want you to do well.
Setting us up for failure.
Yeah, they wanted it to be a struggle. They wanted you to barely pass, which makes no sense because to them they're like, oh, it makes it look like our school's so hard. But then it screws us over because getting into college now we have horrible grades.
Yeah.
And actually no one from our class got into an Ivy League school, so I think they were kind of like worried when that happened.
Yeah, because our school is like supposed to be known for
having good students.
Yeah, going into Ivy Leagues and really good schools.
They ended up like making a crying room at our school because girls were like having breakdowns in the hallway.
Did you go in there?
No. They would give us so much homework where people were staying up all night. Allix and I were never the super like studious type.
Sleep over school.
Yeah, there was no way I was not gonna sleep.
Same.
So that's like pretty much a summary of our experience. Kind of negative video, sorry, but
yeah, I would give my overall experience probably a D.
Yeah, I would probably
C-, D.
Yeah, I would say like C-. Up to you if you as a parent want to send your child or looking at going to a all-girls high school, but good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. We'd be happy to answer other stuff. I will see you guys in my next video.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, girl. I always appreciate you joining my videos.